So hello guys, welcome back to the live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Hey Ahmed, Fernando, Michael, Kaban, Nezar, and Rezai, and also Ahmed. Thank you so much guys for joining. This is Training Thursday. We already had our first episode last Thursday, and this is about, you know, getting you guys up to the level you will need when we have the crossplay. So Xbox players will be able to play against PS4 players and vice versa. So I will run this tutorial live stream on Thursdays until we have the crossplay on the live servers. Hope you guys had an awesome day so far. I'm feeling much better, even though my voice is still not 100%. I'm not sure how it will, you know, work with the full 3 hours of live stream of constant talking, but I will try my best. Alright, so I launched the training mode because if you're a beginner player, you don't want to engage too many players on the live servers. You want to play safe, I would guess. So it's better to... You rather should launch the training mode and, you know, train with the weapons. Try to get used to the recoil of each weapon and so on and so on. All the mechanics. And one key point I wanted to show you. On the last, I think one of my live streams on this week, one of you guys told me that you have less recoil if you have fully boosted. So this is what we're gonna test today as a start. So as you know, we test here everything. Let's see. This is without boosting. I have like some sort of boost going on in my body, but that doesn't matter because the only thing that matters is the last 10%, which you'll see in a moment. So this is the full magazine without boosting. Let's boost up to 100% and let's see the recoil difference. As you can see, difference is night and day. So it's true, it's confirmed. I haven't known that, so thank you very much guys for sharing the tips with me. And shout out to you guys who always keep me updated. I'm trying to, you know, pass on the information to you guys, so hopefully you found this piece of information useful. And I will launch the normal game mode. Hey Wuzet, hey Hartman, hey Dutch. Yeah, myth confirmed. I didn't know that, buddy. So thank you very much for sharing, and I'm glad I could share it with you. Yeah, Brown. Extremely useful. I was always boosted up in the final 10 situation. Even sometimes a little bit earlier when I had enough boosts in my inventory. But now I will make sure that I'm fully boosted every time I will need the extra accuracy with the recoil. It's really nice information. I've been playing for 1.5 years and I haven't heard about that before, so this is huge. Leave a like if you enjoy the stream, guys. It means a lot to me. And thank you so much, guys, for the like tsunami on yesterday's live stream. We're really close to 200 likes on that video, so thank you very much for the support. Hey, Saeed, buddy. How are you? Zek. How are you guys? Yeah, likes were broken hard. Like we closed the live stream with 136 likes, and we are really close to 180 if I'm not mistaken on that video, so it's huge. Thank you so much again for your support. And guys who just joined, I tested the myth that if you're fully boosted you will have less recoil, and it's confirmed. So make sure to be fully boosted if you have enough boost in your inventory and you want to use the extra accuracy. It only works with the last 10% of the boost line, so if you're, for example, 60% boosted up, it won't work. But if you're 100% boosted, it will work until you go down to 90%. So it's limited time, extremely limited, but it will work. So use that against the other platform players. Zigzag, you can put the link, but I won't be able to check it out now. I recommend you to do that on one of my previous videos, so I can open the link after the stream and I can, give you my feedback. Unfortunately, I'm not able to, open external links on the stream because it's set up like only the PS4 screen is shown, and of course the other scenes which I already previously set it up. So yeah, you can send it on Instagram as well if you want. Hey Jabo. Hardman, I'm your role model. Yeah, we have 30 FPS on PS4 and also on Xbox. And Pro and Xbox One X also the same. So guys, the first session of Training Thursday was about beginners. I'll try to, give it a more advanced level. So let's see. I play on Miramar now, and on my character I always have shoes. Footsteps with shoes will make less noise only on sand. So I make sure that my character have shoes on, and if I play on any other maps than Miramar, I just remove my shoes, so I can make sure that I make the lesser noise possible, least noise possible, with or without my shoes. This is a cool little trick which will help you in most of the situations when you're about to, creep up on someone and you don't want to be heard by that guy. So since I play on Miramar right now, I just kept my shoes on. Most of the terrain is sandy, so my character will make less noise. But there are some certain areas like this on the map which are covered with grass, and if the final end zone is ending somewhere in a urban area with buildings, I also remove my shoes, but I try to keep them on as long as possible, just to make sure that I can, reduce the sound of my footsteps. So right now I have an AR and a SMG, and I prefer to, put the CQC weapon in the primary weapon slot, because I'll show you something in a second. Hopefully no one's here and I won't get shot. So the Vector is in the primary weapon slot, as you could see before. If I switch weapons, you see the primary is equipped overhand and the secondary is underhand. So if I lay down on the grass, behind a short, barricade or something cover, I can equip the CQC weapon without showing it, and also the secondary weapon. If I would switch that and try to do the same, you'll see the bag is covering small part, but still like the barrel exposed is exposed from the cover, so make sure to use that as a primary weapon slot. The CQC should be in the primary weapon slot. And also another useful reason behind that is that whenever you try to equip a throwable and then you switch back to your weapon. Alright, so that's changed. It was like this before, but they changed it, so whenever you equip the throwable, your character would also equip the weapon in the primary weapon slot, but it seems like they changed that, so it no longer makes any sense. But you can still use that because of the cover situation. And of course, if you have a sniper rifle with a suppressor equipped on it, it's even worse, because the weapon will be a long one. Everyone will be able to spot you. So put the longer weapon in your secondary slot and you're good to go. Since we play on Miramar, my primary tactic on this map is to try to grab a vehicle as soon as I can and go with that vehicle to the center of each safe zone and try to hold there as long as I can. I don't like to travel on foot on Miramar because it's a, this map is, not rich in covers, so it's really easy to get sniped or get third-partied. So I recommend you to try to use a vehicle whenever it's possible. And I like to use the M16. It's a budget DMR if I don't find any. Nope. And drop the 9mm by mistake. Because out of all the ARs, according to my last measurement, the M16 has the fastest bullet velocity. So it will be easier to hit your targets with your M16 if you don't have a DMR in your hands. Hey Elias. Yeah, crossplay will be awesome. That's why I train the beginner guys or not so experienced ones. I know that there are already a lot of you out there who has great experience and they don't need my tutorials, but these videos are for mainly beginners and slightly advanced players, so hopefully those guys will find it useful. Hey Tiger. Cookies, what's up, man? Have your own name back, hold the name back. Rough day, what happened, man? Hope you have time to explain. Alright, I just arrived to this location and it seems like it's always loot down here in this part. So at this point I'm quite concerned that someone's here. He's maybe hiding somewhere, trying to get an advantage over me. Waiting for the perfect moment. So I'll be extremely careful, checking every corner before entering to the room. That's on. And I also, as you can see it on the web camera, I use headphones because it makes a huge difference if you want to spot players without seeing them. So we'll have to use all the available information possible. And headphone is a must in PUBG. Yeah, it's a bit too dark because the map itself is dark now. It's overcast. The weather is overcast, so sorry for that. I play with the controller, DualShock 4, regular one. Nothing fancy. So it seems like all the other rooms had loot in it, so maybe it was just a bug or just one of the rare occasions when loot didn't spawn in the god buildings first part. So right now, as I explained earlier, I want to aim for the center of the circle. We play on Miramar. This is the tactic for Miramar only. So trying to be geared up as much as possible, and then I will look for a vehicle. Zigzag, you have to report them. I use the griefing category when I report mouse and keyboard users. PUBG Corp already stated that they're against third-party device users on PUBG. So I'm pretty sure they will get banned if you report them. Hey Johnny. Kumar, Lavinia. Nice to see you guys here. Alright, still looking for a vehicle. I see a three-wheeler. It's not so good on this terrain because it's more or less a death trap, unfortunately. But this is the only vehicle I could find, so I will go with that one. Right, so I already marked the center of the circle. It's better to stick with the roads on Myanmar because all the small bumps will kill you. Someone is shooting at me. Almost flipped my vehicle. It's a better one, so I will just stick with it. Oh, nice shot, he almost got me. Hey Joe. If you hold on a second. If you hold the center button on the controller, the minimap will get bigger, so you can see more and more area on the minimap if you use that. And if you hold it again, it will disappear. I think it's the options button on Xbox, but I'm not sure. One of you Xbox users, please let me know in the chat. No, the shots were coming from somewhere here. Alright, so I will hold here. This is more or less the center of the circle. And I recommend you to try to hide your vehicle. If you can, of course. Alright. So it's not possible to park it here. But whenever it's possible, just try to hide your vehicle. I'll just leave it there, I don't want to waste more time. Because if other players will go towards you, you can, you know, surprise attack them. They won't expect that you're there, and also if someone would have an angle on you, they wouldn't be able to shoot the tires. So you can still use that vehicle later on. Guys, please try to stick with English in the chat. We all want to understand what we're all talking about. So one guy over there. I'll wait for him to stop. So someone else is shooting at him. I was a third party here, which is pretty cool stuff. You can score some extra free kills. I have a suppressor, so I'm more or less okay to shoot. It's still audible to other players who are nearby, but won't attract more players from farther away. So this guy is currently sniping at someone. I fell back to the inside part of the building just to make sure that the angles are blocked. Trying to destroy the door, but looks like it won't work from this distance. Oh, he's pushing him. Shot the wrong guy. Should have shot the other one who died. Could have been an extra kill again. Yeah, my favorite combination for the M16 is the 4x. As I already told you guys, M16 is my preferred budget DMR. If I can't find a DMR, I prefer to use the M16. Because the bullet velocity is pretty fast. So this guy doesn't know where I'm at the moment, but I'm pretty sure he's spotting me right now. And he has a Car 98, so I don't want to expose myself. It's just one hit from his side and I'm dead. But I have to hit him multiple times. And this is the reason I prefer to, you know, hold the center of the circles on Miramar. Because as you can see, I'm still inside. I don't have to worry about moving there. Moving to the next safe zone. I can, you know, take my time to engage with other players, collect a few extra kills on my way to the top 10. Ah, okay, Felipe. Thanks for switching to English. So this guy is leaving. I don't want to push him because my positioning is good. I'm still in the center, more or less. And I don't want to, you know, give up this good position for other players and potentially expose myself to third parties, because these guys made a lot of noise. And as you can, you know, probably already tell, being third party in PUBG is a huge, you know, driver for players to get extra kills. So whenever you hear gunshots in the distance or in your close proximity, everyone will push them. So I'm pretty sure more and more players are gathering around this location because those 3 guys made a lot of noise. So I will just hold here. I'm covered from almost all the angles. I have just small little door to peek out from. If I see any movement, I will try to shoot them. Other than that, I will wait for the next circle. Can't see anybody. I have meds, I have boosts, I have ammo as well. So, all in all, pretty good. Ah, thanks, Felipe. Nice. Appreciate your support, buddy. Thank you so much. This is what keeps me coming back, guys. Seriously. From the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful for this community. Alright. Let's see if he will stop here. I don't think so. So I'm just not in the mood to engage with other players. I'm really close to top 10, so I wanna make sure that at least I finish this round in the top 10, so no unnecessary gunfights. Hey, Master. Yeah, Miramar is about patience. Grab a vehicle as soon as you can after you loot it. And try to aim for the center of the circle. As you can see, I landed here. No. Yeah, I landed here. I went to this location. I found the vehicle here. And this is basically the first stop with my vehicle. And I'm still in the circle. It's already phase 3. And I'm quite confident that I will be in the next circle as well. So positioning and patience is key in Miramar, in my opinion. The map is way too open to, for you to run around and try to, be a Rambo. Try to kill everyone who you can see. I recommend you to stay put. If you want to win, of course. If you want a high kill game, that's a different story. So if you want to win, just stay put. And move only if necessary, engage players only if necessary. And as you can see, already the next circle is shown. I'm not inside, but I'm not too far either. I'm still gonna grab a vehicle. Because it's 17 players left. Ah, this one doesn't have one tire in the front. So it's 17 players left. And I don't want to get shot while I'm on the move to the next circle. I use the same tactic, mark the center of the circle. It was also gut building, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully no one's there at this point. One player on top of the mountain on my right side. And this is a tricky one because most of the buildings doesn't have doors on Miramar, so it's really hard to guess if players are here or not. I'll be extra careful when I clear this building. Hopefully no one's here at the moment, so can hold here. I made a mental note about that guy on the hill. So after clearing the whole area or the whole compound, I will check for that guy. Hopefully he's still on the top. Yeah, I think I see him. Checking all the angles. I don't want to get third partied. I think I saw the guy. Might be in that bush, but I'm not sure. Right, so I got shot from somewhere here. He was really close. Oh no, it wasn't close. It was actually far. The window tricked me. That guy had a K9. And as you can see, I'm still in the zone. I don't have to worry about this part. You can see the guy. He's healing now. I'm trying to be on the move just to make sure that no one can snipe me. I think that guy was only one shot left. Couldn't finish him, unfortunately. It's 1 minute until the next circle. He's right there. So, patience is key. There was one more guy on the top of the hill, somewhere with a K9. So, still paying attention to him while checking the full area. So it's 12 left. I think we can boost now. Hey Aces, welcome to the stream, buddy. Since I play third person, I can use this to my advantage, peek out from the window without exposing myself. Someone's in my building. We're in top 10. And I have the next circle as well. I think the guy who's sniping is the one in my building. I'm not sure though. Six left. Ah, those are just rocks. I thought it was the helmet of the guy. And I will just remove my shoes now, because I'll be here, I'll stay here for the rest of the round. Alright, so guy is on top of me. Saw him running around outside. So two guys here. So I heard two set of footsteps. from my building. The one on top is being sniped. And someone's, I think, right below me. One of the side rooms. I'm not sure why this guy is not dead. He is now. Right, so 2 left, guys. One more guy here. And one's outside. My helmet is busted. I'm not sure if I can find a brand new one here. 55 seconds till the next circle, so I don't want to move just yet. The guy who's in my building still already knows that I'm here, so it doesn't make any sense to stay put. Let's try to flank those guys. Let's see how it works. Look at his head, guys. All right, flanking was not a bad idea. Oh, he's dead. Look at him, man. All right, GG. Flanking wasn't a bad idea. This guy somehow knew that I was there already, so I didn't have the element of surprise. Try my best, but won the gunfight, and then he died to the blue eventually. So this guy won the round. Shout out to him. 3rd place all in all for the first try. Not so bad. Yeah, I waited a little bit too long for the reload. I was hoping that the blue catched him, so he will die eventually. And because of the panic situation, I wasn't sure how far is the blue from me. So I didn't want to, you know, lose time with reloading, because you will run slower or you will walk if you reload. Bad calculation from my side, unfortunately. Alright, GG. 3rd place, not so bad on Miramar. We're doing the training Thursday, so thank you guys so much for joining. And one of the key information for today, I explained that at the beginning of the live stream, is that when you're fully boosted, like 100%, you will have less recoil, and I tested it at the beginning of the live stream. So between 100% and 90%, when you're boosted, you will have less recoil. So make sure to be fully boosted whenever you need that extra accuracy. This is one of the key informations, and this one came from one of you guys, so thank you so much for sharing. And actually after testing it, I can proudly say that it's true. It's confirmed. Soft marker is not taken out. It's back now, so I will show you when the live scene will be back. You know, I'm from Europe, Hungary, and my pup is sleeping currently at the couch, or on the couch, so I won't wake him up right now. But if he wakes up. I'll show it on the stream. Doom? No, I probably won't ever play Fortnite again. It's just too arcadey for me. I prefer boots on the ground battle royale games like PUBG, for example. And also Battlefield 5's Firestorm, the battle royale mode was pretty cool. It was just the graphics were too extremely good that all the players were camping, and I just got bored of that. So currently I just play only on PUBG. I play only with PUBG on PS4. Even though I have this game on Xbox and PC as well. Yeah, the quality has been increased a little bit. Hopefully you enjoy it. I also have some background light installation going on behind me, so trying to do my best to upgrade the quality from time to time when I have the opportunity. So for you like it, guys. Kennedy, well, it's obviously PC. My answer is PC. But I just use the PC version to capture thumbnails, that's it. Alright guys, so since it's the second second day of the Training Thursday series, I'll try to, do some hot drops for you guys. Because if you're not a beginner, somewhat experienced, you can try yourself with hot drops. And of course, as I explained before, my character had shoes on, but since I'm not playing on Miramar, I just removed my shoes. I will make much more less noise. Much less noise. Sorry for that, guys. If I don't have shoes on grass. So my tip for hot dropping is basically try to use the same location over and over again until you can, you know the full layout of the area by heart. So try to drop to the same location every time possible. Even within the same compound, like I dropped to Paradise Resort. I dropped here many times and I always land on the balcony. Because I know where to go after that and what to do after that when I landed here. How I can, defeat my opponents in the most optimal way. So I recommend you to land on the same spot if you try to learn how to do hot drops. Seems quiet for me. Alright. Finally we're talking. Guys were too silent before. I thought that I was alone here for a second. And whenever you do hot drops, make sure to grab the minimal amount of loot which you can go with until you're sure that area is clear. One of the worst ways to die when you do hot drops is when you're looting. And I unlocked the skin for the micro Uzi. Looks pretty cool. Completed all the challenges for that. You stopped playing to watch me. Thank you so much, buddy. I know I talk against me, but if you want to practice, or if you want to get better, it's probably better to practice instead of watching YouTube videos and tutorials. But thank you so much for the support. So crazy, guys. You're so crazy sometimes. I would never imagine such support from you when I started my channel. And of course, sorry for my voice. I feel much better now, but my voice is still 100%. And if you do hot drops, I recommend you to avoid the main routes through the compound and try to, climb walls, make shortcuts, like do whatever possible to be as unpredictable as possible. I think not many players landed here. Maybe this was the last guy, I'm not sure. But whenever you kill someone, try not to loot them right after you kill them, because it might happen that some other players heard the gunshots and they would try to push you, be the third party. If we would be out in the open, I would use smokes. But it makes no sense in the closed up environment, because someone will just chuck a nade at you and you can go nowhere with your smoke. Alright, so we geared up. I have meds. I have more than enough compensators. So let's move on. Hey Sumo. You're welcome, buddy. I'm glad I could help. Alright, Aces, make some serious cash, buddy. Fingers crossed. Thanks for dropping by, man. And it will be really nice to see you guys tomorrow all on my subscriber live stream. If you're new here or if you haven't done it already, please click on the link in the down in the description and fill in the form or fill out the form and add me as a friend, so we can play together on Fridays when I play with my subscribers. Alright, so back to the topic. On Sanok, I just recently noticed or realized that one of the key recipes to stay alive is to keep constantly moving. Oh, this guy's a clever one. Oh man. Wow, my health went down so fast. I hit also the shots, but for some reason he won the gunfight. Anyways, GG. It was a nice hot drop at the beginning. Hopefully you can use that information. Alright, Hartman. I hope you're still here. Sorry, I missed your message. Thanks for dropping by, and if I have time, I will make a summary about this Training Thursday video or live stream over the weekend. Alapsi, thank you, buddy. You're so kind. God bless you too. Didrik? What do you mean? Yesterday's live stream, you mean? It's doing hot drops again. I use the same tactic I explained. I try to drop to the same location as where I dropped already thousands of times already. Trying to be the first one landing. I'm not sure if I will be. So I'm not the first one, unfortunately. Trying my best to escape. I was lucky because he didn't push me. There was good loot on top. So I'm guessing he decided to take that instead of trying to kill me. Well done. Nice shots. I'm just checking who will be the winner out of these two. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to be the first one on the rooftop where I usually go. So it was bad luck from my side, or a bad decision. Back to lobby. I play with my subscribers on Fridays, so tomorrow I have a link in the description down below to complete and add me as a friend so we can play together. So did you? I all the time remove the long version of the live streams because obviously most of the viewers doesn't want to see the whole live stream. Like watch me for hours when I loot, when I travel to one spot to the other one. So I prefer to remove the boring part and just keep the action. Hey Goran, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for being the mod. Yeah, I usually leave the full live stream for 12 hours on my channel. So if you want to, you can watch through the whole thing for 12 hours after I finish the live stream. 48 hours, that's not feasible, unfortunately. Only 12. Master, yeah, probably at later part of this Training Thursday live stream series. I will do one-man squad just to try to show you what I would do in certain situations. For example, like a drop in with the full squad and all my teammates were eliminated and I have to run the full game on my own. So that will be probably in the last episode of Training Thursdays. This is only the second one, so then trying to focus more on the beginner to slightly advanced gameplay today. Hey King, welcome back to the stream, buddy. How are you? Mofo, Hungarian girls are the most beautiful ones in the world. I've been in a lot of the countries and I can proudly say that. Yeah, and on Mondays I do challenges, so I already have an idea about Monday, what the challenge will be, but I'm open for any ideas for the future. A tiger, I will do. I'm just not sure if it will work. I mean, obviously we'll be able to play against each other, but I'm not sure if I can send out invites to Xbox players. Might hurt someone landing next to me. So, I'm pretty sure someone's here with me. Oh, more guys. So, I'll be more careful. I thought it was just one guy. So this is why I started to loot. It was a mistake from my side, but luckily this guy wasn't able to finish me. Can't hear anybody else, so let's check their loot. I feel much better than I felt yesterday, for example, but still 100%. So during these training Thursdays, I have to talk a little bit more than I usually do on the normal live streams. So I'm not sure how my voice will keep up, but I try to do my best to do the full live stream. And the location I landed, it's pretty easy to spot it on the map because it has 3 warehouses next to each other and 2 longer ones. It's like an L shape of warehouses, and it has usually pretty good loot. And as I explained already in the first episode of Training Thursday, I like to land in locations where there are just a few doors to get through. That's why I prefer this one. There's good loot and can go through the whole area relatively quick. How do you outplay your opponents? Man, it's a complicated question. Complex question. I guess I try to constantly answer that question with all my tutorial videos. I need a bigger backpack. And if I go into a building, I prefer to switch to first person mode. But I already talked about this on my first episode. Just a reminder. Right, so if I don't have enough space in my inventory, I like to use this trick. I drop a huge amount of ammunition. And then pick it up all again after I picked up the item I wanted to grab initially. So this is a really efficient and fast trick to grab the loot what you want from the ground and also keep as much ammo as possible. Marwan, that's a great good, point. I would also prefer to play against players who use the same controller like I do. Like, if you so desperate to use mouse and keyboard, why don't you play PUBG on PC? So I'm not in the zone, and I want to avoid all unnecessary attention. So that's why I decided not to shoot at the vehicles, because the chances for me to be able to kill them are really low. The only thing I could just achieve with that is to, alert all the nearby players that I'm right here. So I have a vehicle here. And this is a big building, so I use that extra time to scan it real fast. Just to see if there's anything valuable. Like a first aid kit. Or a big med kit. Which I can use later, but it seems like whoever was here before me grabbed all the fun stuff from the ground, so I'll just leave. Yeah, I will always remember you guys. I can promise you that. These are the things you will never forget. Like, you know, when you're really small, someone puts trust into you without actually knowing you. Like the first 10,000 subscribers are, I think, in this category. Because they don't know me, they didn't know me, but they still decided to, you know. Have to be careful because I don't have too much healing items. Too many healing items, so hopefully this guy has. Sneaky snake. Oh, 5 medkits, man. Or first aid kits. So I already talked about this before, but I want to explain once more that if you have a broken vest, you shouldn't switch to a fresh one if it's lower level until the broken one has less than 50% health remaining. Well, there's a more complex calculation behind that, but this is a short version. Of course, it's not exactly 50%, but if you go with 50%, you won't make a huge mistake, and it's easy to remember. That's why I switched, even though mine was already damaged my level 1 vest. If it would be if it was a new one, I would also, yeah, I would still switch to the broken level 2 because it has more health than 50%. And from the helmet, if you have a level 3, even though it's 1 HP, you can still use it. And other than that, I think the same rule applies, so whenever it's more than 50%, you're good to go to switch it. Hey Vlado. I didn't do that on purpose. I keep switching back to first person mode whenever it's possible, whenever it's not a disadvantage for me, because I'm originally a first person player. So there's no, special reason behind switching to first person when you're looting. The only time when I would recommend it highly to switch to first person mode is when you're inside a building. Other than that, it's really up to you if you want to be in third person or first person. But if you're in third person in the building, it gives you a disadvantage. So switch to first person as soon as you enter the building. Someone's coming. Scoff, thank you so much for the kind words, buddy. That's huge, man. A master as well. Thank you guys for the support. These kinds of words are really, make their way to the bottom of my heart, seriously. Hey noob, thank you so much for subbing, buddy. Welcome to the community. We have great people here. Awesome community, so you made a wise decision. Thank you for subscribing. Talking about Weekendy, thing I noticed on Weekendy is that the blue is really slow all the time. So unless if you're really unlucky, like you drop somewhere here and the first zone ends up somewhere here, for example, you can walk to the next safe zone on foot. And I recommend you to do that because Weekendy has a lot of covers which you can use to your advantage. And if you don't use vehicle, you'll make much less noise. Your enemies won't be able to spot you that easily. And you can outrun the blue anytime, basically. So we already talked about the strategy on Miramar, Sanok, and now on Weekendy. Hopefully the next game will be on Erangel, and I can talk you through that one as well. I use Hungarian language. I'm from Hungary, Europe, and this is not my normal voice and I have a hard accent, so sorry for that, buddy. I know that, it's really hard to understand my English for some of you guys out there. Probably this channel is not really made for you. I'm trying to work on my English accent and grammar skills as well. But you don't expect miracles to happen overnight. So if you don't understand what I'm talking about, there are also other channels out there who speak native English. You can try those. It's really not, I don't take it, as a insult or something like that if you just turn off the live stream and switch to another one. You just subscribed, man. Alright. Man, it's up to you. Again, if you don't understand my English, you're free to go. And return like in half a year. Probably my accent will be much better together with my grammar. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate your feedback. Well, you know, there are also like some dialects in Hungarian language, which I wouldn't understand even though I'm native Hungarian. So it can happen that my accent is not, you know, understandable for some of the viewers. Hopefully it is for most of you. I mean, it should be because the channel is growing rapidly. Right now, I'm waiting for the next circle to pop. It's phase 4 already. So from now on, the blue will be extremely dangerous. But remember that you can outrun it. The one thing you have to pay attention to is that whenever you run next to someone and you try to, you know, fight with each other, don't get caught in the blue. Because you'll be dead in a second, in just a few seconds. So the tactic I like to use on Vikendi is to stay at the edge of the circle, and since you're able to outrun it anytime, just move in with the blue on your heels. I still have the zone, so I don't have to move anywhere. But I will use that tactic in the next circle, because probably I won't be inside. Right, that guy stopped there. Let me check if I can get a sick angle on him. Yes. Poor guy, just healed up. He had a level 3 helmet though. I was stupid to shoot him in the head. Should have taken that later. Someone with the sniper. See the guy. I have a level 2 helmet, so I'm too scared at the moment to stand still. If that guy is too greedy, he will go there and loot, so I can finish him. If not, he deserves to live. Yeah, it happens to me as well, Lee. Happens a lot, actually. Let's zoom out to have a wider FOV. Whoever killed that guy was really close. Probably on top of that rocky area. But he's not that greedy guy. Alright, 30 seconds. So 10 players left. I boost up to 100%. And I prepare myself to leave this cover and move to the next zone. I heard sniper shots from this direction, so I checked that. Someone shooting with a suppressor. It must be close. So as I told you guys, the blue is extremely slow on weekendy. So you can easily outrun it. Even I can even crouch walk if I want to. Wow, my trigger glitched, couldn't shoot. Whoa. He was pushing me, man. My trigger glitched on that guy, so I couldn't finish him in time. He damaged me. And I couldn't heal up because there was another guy over there. I don't understand those guys who are not in the safe zone and still try to fight with others. But it's up to him. He lost that game because of his own mistake. And I was unlucky because there was another guy. GG's. Again, top 10. My highest kill win is 17 kills. It was on, I think, yeah, it was on weekendy, and I did no helmet challenge, so that 17 kill win was without a helmet. And what's your highest kill games, guys? Let me know in the chat. I want to see a lot of double digits. Yeah, armor. Oh, 18, nice. Well done, buddy, congratulations. 7, also pretty good. Ah, Dan, no quick and easy tips to get good. Maybe one. Keep practicing. 4, okay, guys. 0, 3, double digit, alright. 13, 8, 11. Alright, guys. Nice one. I'm proud of you. 9. Elias, nice. My popper friend is here. Oh, you had 18 kills, but you didn't win. Yeah, that feels bad, but you know, at least you have higher kill count than me. What happened, man? I guess. Let me guess it. The last guy was hiding in the bush. Wow. You have the game already for 1 week and you had your win. Nice. Amer, there will be custom matches on PS4 as well. It was in the dev letter. So we will have custom matches and I will host a lot of custom games in the future. Hey Yusuf. I think I'm sorry for that. I think it will be in October or something like that. Have to check the most recent patch notes. Oh, Dan, that's awesome, man. Thanks so much for the feedback. I'm glad I could help, buddy. I have a Shiba Inu. I wanted to show him on the screen, but he refused to sit on my lap right now, so you're gonna have to wait. I've been playing for 1.5 years because I started on Xbox and then I switched to PS4 when it released. So it's more than 1.5 years already. And I have around 300 wins. Probably a little bit more already. So, as I told you guys before, when I do hot drops, I try to use the same locations within the compound itself to drop. And this is my favorite location to drop in the castle. So I knew that I was, like, let's say I was safe from other players wherever they drop. So I used that time to scout the area, check for other players landing on my spot. I didn't see anybody else, which is strange because usually castle is filled with enemies. So even though I didn't see anyone, I'll just, you know, be extra careful. And I landed here dozens of times already, so I know the full layout of the map. Of this area at least. So I know where to go. Check for loot. If an enemy is pushing me, I know which area I should hold to maximize my chances of winning. And this is usually the time I get shot. Trying to be clever here. And then all of a sudden someone destroys me. Yeah, you still use the same settings. Of course, I added missing parts since because they added the default weapon skin and what was that? The radio messages and all the other stuff. So I added those, but they won't affect the gameplay, so that's why I haven't posted an updated settings video. And you guys asked if the source marker is back, and yeah, it's back. I just clicked R1 once and the soft mark appeared on the compass. So check your settings, it's back. I need a helmet, sorry. Hey Max, thanks for being here. 2 consecutive days in a row. Hope you enjoy the stream, buddy. Today is training Thursday, so I try to explain all my decisions throughout the whole live stream. Hopefully this will help you to get better in the game. And I will run this until we have the crossplay. This is the second episode of Training Thursdays. If I will have enough time over the weekend, I will make a short summary about this as well. So you won't miss all the key information or tips and tricks I'll provide during the whole live stream. Seems like this is one of the rare occasions, guys, when I was the only one landing here. Never happened before. Even though sometimes when the plane's path is extremely far from this location, I would still meet players here. So this is the very first time it didn't happen. Hey Kisali, welcome buddy. Thanks for joining from Bosnia. Diedrich, it depends on your skill level, man. I check for Xbox gameplays from time to time, and I can still see beginner players there, so you don't have to worry about that too much. And of course PS4 players have beginners as well. So you will meet all types of different skill leveled players on both platforms. It's really up to you how prepared you are. This is why I decided to do the Training Thursday series. To prepare you guys for the upcoming crossplay torture. So I'm in the zone. I play the normal rule. I will hold here until I have to move. I'll check on the other side because I'm still not sure why no one else was in the castle. And it's really easy to climb on rooftops on Weekendy, especially since they introduced the ledge grab. So I like to climb on rooftops just to have a better overview of the surrounding area around me. Hey Yorgos, welcome to stream, buddy. Guys, make sure to leave a like under the stream if you enjoy it. And please, one of you, check how many likes we have. I want to know how useful training Thursdays are for you. Yeah, we will have the crossplay on the PTS first. So guys, make sure to download the PTS and test the game, test crossplay on the PTS first, and give the devs all your feedbacks, because this is the only way we can make sure that the game will be as polished as possible when crossplay hits the live servers. Ah, someone else finished him, man. Is the kill stealer. He was really low on health. Shot him multiple times, once in the head as well. So I made a lot of noise by shooting at that player, so I would switch positions, try to reposition, and also try to have an angle on that guy, because I want to avenge that he stole my kill. Uh, 32 likes, okay, thank you so much guys, appreciate your support. Make sure to leave a like if you haven't done it already, just to let me know if you find training Thursdays useful. And the reason I like micro Uzi, because it's currently pretty powerful. On weekend I also like to use the MP5K, but without any specific reason I decided to run with the micro Uzi in this one. This guy was here. Can't see him right now. Since we play on Vikendi, it's easy to spot enemy movements because they leave footsteps in the snow, as you can see it on the screen. So it's easy to track them. So if you want to be under the radar, I recommend you to try to you know, walk through these patches of grass throughout the whole map, because footsteps won't leave a mark on that. And as I said, it's really easy to outrun the blue on Vikendi, so I had a vehicle over there, but I will still go on foot. And yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention that footsteps with or without shoes will still make the same volume of noise, so it doesn't make any sense to remove your shoes if you already have them. If you put away your weapons, you will run slightly faster. I think I already talked about this one, but it's good to refresh it. Alright. Let's boost up because I lost a few points of health. Hey buddy, how are you? Oh, nice. Bounce from the... Let's move. Yeah, that's true. That's still true. But you have the same level of noise on snow. That doesn't mean you're not quieter. It was a 6 shot by that guy. Not sure where he is. Come on, man. Seriously? Nice. I'm checking if he's using mouse and keyboard. Nice shots, by the way. I'll tip my hat if he's not using mouse and keyboard. He's just that good. I think... I didn't check, man. I'm not sure, so I won't report him. But I think I like to check on players who... It's really easy to spot players with mouse and keyboard if they drive, because, you know, obviously they can't turn smoothly. And things I check for... if I want to make sure that someone is using mouse and keyboard is whenever they turn, like the screen would wiggle a little bit, like when you lift up the mouse and put it back on the desk, it makes that small movement. So this is what I'm looking for when I'm checking if someone is using mouse and keyboard. I'm like, I have a high sense that he's using mouse and keyboard, but I couldn't confirm it, so I won't report him. I don't want to accuse anyone without any, you know, evidence, so I'll just leave it. Yeah, guys, please don't spam the chat. I'll try to respond to all the comments, so it makes no sense to spam it. And thanks, Goran, for, you know, taking action. No, that was a store update when this patch came out, and also during the previous month, where they added a few items which were available for BPs. I purchased most of them, but other than that I don't really buy crates anymore, because they have this system when they will, the devs added percentages of chances. I don't know how to call it officially. So how, you know, certain is that you will open a certain item, and all the average ones I already own, and it's really hard to, you know, open crates where you would get a high tier item in them. I already spent 200,000 BPs in one of my previous live streams, and I got only average items, so I no longer spend them on crates. I just purchase items from the store directly if they're available. Hey Scotty, thanks for joining from England. Yeah, thank you Goran again. Oh, 65 likes, man, nice. Alright guys, we're on a good track now. I was a bit scared the last time we checked because it was way too low, to be honest. It seems like it's back on track now, 65 likes already. I'm sorry to hear that, Scotty. Just keep practicing, keep trying, buddy, and the win will come eventually. I can promise you that. Thanks Abel for adding that. Thanks for the support, guys, again. You guys are awesome. I'm doing better than yesterday. I can still feel my throat because obviously training Thursdays are about, you know, all the tips, as much tips as possible. So I use my voice a lot during today, and it starts to disappear, unfortunately. But we still have 1 more hour, slightly more than 1 more hour from the live stream, so I'll try to keep up. Six months, come on, man. You're persistent, I like that. One day it will come, I can promise, if you don't give up. Charitar, I will think about unbanning him after the live stream, but I kindly ask you not to repeat the messages because it's spamming again. Goran made a decision, I trust him, and he's, you know, banned for today. And I'll, you know, check on him for tomorrow. Oh, you got 1 win. Your first win within a week. Nice, man. Well, that's not flexing. Awesome. I think it took me 10 days to get my first win, and I just recently posted that video. I mean, posted myself rewatching my very first win. It was pretty crazy to see myself, like it was a small time travel. Actually, let me check something first. So I have to get kills with the Mini 14, so I'll just switch to that. Take the MP5K as my close range weapon. It was here somewhere. Yeah, it's here. Ah, man. Cheeky one. I thought I was alone here. It was my mistake. Alright, Elias, thanks for dropping by, man. Have an awesome day or evening. Alright, guys, it's time for chicken dinner, I guess. Enough of the tips and tricks. Let's concentrate on the game. Yeah, but Scotty, don't forget the fact that I started to play with this game on the very first day it launched. So at that time, like 99% of the players were beginners. It was way more easier to get the win than it is right now. I heard distant footsteps, but I wasn't sure if it came from my puppy because it's right below me or came from the game. So that's why I didn't pay enough attention. It was my mistake. Yeah, it scared me as well. Alright, I'll just play now. Let's do it, boys. Hey, Abdullah. Hey, Stevie. Yeah, proof army. Oh, nice. I don't know when was the last time I used suppressor on my Vector. I like the sound of it. In my opinion, it's easier to get wins in squads. Because it's like you have multiple lives depending on your teammates. If you make a mistake and you get sniped or shot down, you can still be rezzed by your teammates, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I think the hardest is to get a win in solo, but it's just my opinion. Oh, nice. Military vest. The thing I really like in PUBG is that the devs made a pretty decent job in letting us pick the items from the ground which we are directly looking at. Not all the games can nail that so good, like PUBG. So sometimes you don't even have to open your inventory to pick something up, even if there's multiple items on the ground. Hey Kyriakos. Yeah, your team can carry you. That's true. If you play squads. I saw two guys landing here, and I haven't heard a single shot from this direction, so let's check. We're currently in the zone, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's make a diversion. No sign of the two guys. All the loot is on the ground still. I don't know what exactly going on here. It might be teaming or something. My day was cool, thank you so much for asking. Hope yours was fine as well. Ah, so was here someone. Someone was here actually. So a custom AKM skin. And also some of the rounds are missing from the ground. Not sure what happened, but no sign of them, so I'll just move on. Oh! Some action finally. Oh no. It's out of the play zone. Alright, Abel, thanks for dropping by, buddy. Have a great night. Echo Castle won that gunfight. I think someone might just call in for a care package drop. Nice one. Well done. I can see players wasting the flare gun 80% of the times, which is pretty sad. But this guy did good. I just have the 2 times, man. It was a mistake shooting him. I'll check those buildings for a higher, more powerful scope. Yeah, hopefully a crossplay will be a fix for the first person game mode, being dead at the moment. That was a tricky one. I like that. Do you have a better scope, buddy? Just a 2x. Oh, someone here. Echo Castle. He was the guy who killed the other one, landing at the piers. I'd fall back because I'm not sure if the shots were coming from behind me or in front of me. And I don't want to get caught between two players. Can't see the guy, man. Right, let's leave. Yeah, it was an improv. This guy didn't have any idea about what's going on. Nice kill though. I like those cheeky kills. So yeah, might be a good idea. If you guys up to that, I can do some sort of stuff, probably on training Thursdays. Like if you can send your gameplays, and I can try to analyze them. What was the reason you died? What you should have done better? And if you're proud of something, that's also a good point. Thanks for the idea, buddy. Froze, thank you so much for the positive feedback, buddy. I'm glad that you liked the live stream. And thank you for returning. So I'm expecting one guy from behind me, but I'm not sure where he is at the moment. Hopefully he's not on top of the hill. Oh, nice. A bridge finish. My favorite one. That would be a tough one, guys. I'm so dead. I expect players already on the bridge. Alright, let's hold here. Ah, care package in the water. Usually players are on the cliffs over there, but I can't see anyone just yet. But of course that doesn't mean anything. Really? Froze. I seems like a huge effect on you. That's pretty nice to hear. Alright, 15 left. I'm not sure if they can shoot me. Probably they can from that part of the island. Do I have frags? No, I don't. Where is this guy? Is he dead? I think he's on top of me. Alright. I'm running really low on 9mm. Only 8 left. Oh, savior. Let's move. Suppress them 16. Nice. Wise choice. Guys, we're really close. Only 4 left. Is he dead? Players are so good, man. They just turn and headshot me instantly. Nice, GG, well done. Oh, hold on. Alright. Back to lobby for me. I just want to check this guy. No, he's not using mouse and keyboard. He's just good. Props to him. Alright guys, we're so close, man. Again, top 10. No win. Guys, make sure to leave a like under the stream if you haven't done already. 65 likes the last time we checked. Scott, yeah, I don't like to rage. This is just a game at the end of the day, so it doesn't make any sense for me to rage. Yeah, Matt, you know, he was suspicious, but couldn't confirm 100%, so I just leave it. I don't care. I'm not sure how that guy survived on the bridge though, because he was in the blue. And he had to stay there for a long time. Don't rage, buddy. It's just a game. We're here to enjoy it. $75, okay, so 10 more likes since we last checked it. Nice. Sorry for that, guys. Caller, Rekoyer, thank you so much for the feedback, buddy. I'm glad I could help with my tips and tricks. Yeah, I still take meds. I have to take them until Monday, so hopefully by the challenge Monday, my sound will be back to 100%. My voice. Hey Mand, how are you, man? So guys, we talked about, you know, during training Thursdays, you can send me your gameplays. Even though you died, you can send the full, you know, story to me, and I will try to go through them, and I try to analyze what was the reason why you died. And of course, if you're proud of something, you can also send this to me, and we'll look at them all together on training Thursdays. Yeah, buffed, but still, even if it's like a slight advantage over the controller players, doesn't make any sense for me. I mean, if they so, you know, desperate to use mouse and keyboard, why don't they go to PC? This game is available on PC. I would understand mouse and keyboard users to some extent, of course, if this game was just available on console and some of the PC players wanted to try it, you know, and they don't know how to use the controller properly. But this game is available on PC, and also some of the frequent reasons I keep hearing, because you know, why players use mouse and keyboard on console is because they have more friends on a console, even though they are PC players, which obviously is controversial, because how can they have more friends on console if they usually play on PC? But anyways, so they use this reason to justify that they play on console because they want to play with their friends. But these players are still existent in solo game mode, so that reason is also busted. Just use mouse and keyboard on PC, use controllers on PlayStation and Xbox, and that's it. Simple as it is. All the other is just bullshit excuse. Of course, the only legit excuse, which I can totally agree with, is if you're handicapped and for some reason, due to some, unavailability or like physical barriers that you can't use the controller, I can say, okay, it's perfectly fine, use mouse and keyboard, enjoy the life, you deserve it. But all the other dickheads, sorry for my language, can, go to PC. Yeah, disability. Thank you for that. It's really hard to find the perfect English term sometimes. Yeah, I'm so hyped for crossplay as well. Can't wait for that. I really want to play in first person, and hopefully this will be a solution for that, amongst all the other reasons why we really expect crossplay. Man, that's good. Yeah, and I just heard that. Sorry for that. I heard that there's some sort of lag glitch, or I don't know how to call it. Like they can, make their character to lag, so it's harder to hit them or something like that. So seriously, guys, you spend money and time just to have, an unfair advantage over some players on console. Seriously. These guys' lives must be so pathetic, man. Alright, enough of that. I don't like to concentrate on bad stuff. Let's concentrate on the good stuff. Oh, Matt, really? Nice. You'll be able to play with your friends once again. I wanted to use the ledge grab. What happened? I wanted to land on the second floor. One step closer and he's dead. Someone else is pushing. Oh no! I got stuck by the desk. Oh, so bad luck. Man, I merged. I destroyed that guy who pushed me. That was a good shot. Hey Fernando, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, I wanted to strafe in the same time while I'm aiming. This is my common practice. I try to, you know, be a hard target and at the same time try to hit my targets. But there was a table in the middle of the room, so I got stuck, unfortunately. Yeah, I've been to England. I've been to a small city next to London. I already forgot the name, unfortunately. But I've been there. And I'm planning to go back because I really like Five Guys. And the closest one I can get is in England, is in London. So I'm planning to go back. This is, of course, just one reason. I want to visit the Harry Potter Museum and also some cool stuff to do there. Month, really? Alright, I will try it. Yeah, Five Guys burgers. It's my favorite one. I showed it to my wife when we were in the USA, and he loved it. He doesn't really like meat in general, but I showed him Five Guys double cheeseburger, and he ate the full thing. I was kind of expecting for the leftover, but she ate everything. She didn't give me the leftover. Not just for burgers, but for other stuff as well. But I'll be honest, the burger is a huge reason. Favorite SMG is the Uzi at the moment. Yeah, I said he because in Hungary we use so he and she and it doesn't matter in Hungarian language. So sometimes it's really hard to distinguish for us between he and she and it. We just use one word for that. Yeah, Goran, we know that. You're grumpy. But you were right about Erangel loot, man. I have to give this to you. It's really bad since the last update. Hey Jones, yeah, I'm slightly better. I just used my voice too many times already during today, so it just goes away slowly but surely. I hope you're fine as well. Yeah, Raymond, I'm on it, buddy. I try to do my best. There's this bug in PUBG at the moment. If you switch to quick join, the next round after that will be on standard maps, and it's really hard to get full lobby for Erangel, unfortunately. It's prime time now and I'm on Erangel, I can tell you guys, and we're still waiting for 100 players to join because everyone is on standard maps already, I guess. Hey Raymond, that's an excellent decision, buddy. You won't regret it, I can promise you that. Oh, 81 likes, nice. Thank you so much for checking, and thank you so much for leaving the likes, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you haven't done it already. It means a lot to me. I buy Minecraft. Yeah, I heard that there's an ultra realistic graphics mode on Minecraft right now. Like PewDiePie also plays with it. I might switch, I don't know. I'm just joking, guys. PUBG forever. Thanks, Raymond. I'm glad you like the content. There are two games I will probably never play again. One is Fortnite and the second one is Minecraft. I'll play only with PUBG until Last of Us 2 hits PlayStation 5, hopefully. PlayStation 4, depends on the schedule. Alright, Raymond, I will try my best. Oh, really? You've been here from December? Nice. That's awesome, buddy. Thank you so much for sticking around. Hey, Turkey in the house. I've been to Turkey last week, or was already probably 2 weeks ago. I loved it. Modern Warfare. I'll probably test the story mode off stream, but the multiplayer mode is not for me. So, regular spot on military base. I heard someone landing here with me. No sign of him so far. Yeah, we already agreed with the boys that I will try one-man squad at the last episode of Training Thursday. Oh, Goku, you shouldn't have said that, buddy. You'll get banned in a few seconds. We don't like stream snipers here. Kill the Xbox noobs. That's the first time I hear that. I like the new design of the military base. Looks so cool in my opinion. Ooh, SLR. Wish I had ammo for that. I have actually. Oh, nice. Alright, SLR time. Man. So much action. Yeah, I shot the guy in the head. I have enough of everything. Ah, sure. Go ahead, Cookies. But make sure to send us a picture about that. At least one more player still alive. Somewhere over there. Let's see if I can spot him. I'm still fighting with someone. Thought he was the only one alive there. It's really hard to spot players with the new layout because there are a lot of stuff on the ground. Okay, saw him. He's right there. He's way too far and he's on the move. I won't expose myself. Hopefully he will get closer because he has to go to the zone. Yeah, he's there. What is he shooting at, man? Come on, man. I'm waiting for you. Where are you? He's probably still looting. It really takes his time. Ah, right there. Thank you for being a stream sniper. Hope you enjoy your day, buddy. I still don't understand why these people like this. Anyways. Hey Ali, how are you, man? Yeah, it's good to see you too. Thanks for joining the live stream. I'm not sure if he was that guy from the chat, but he was definitely a stream sniper. Like, I made no voice, no noise, and like it was out of the play zone. 100% that this guy was a hockey. Why would you do that? Hope this is at least gives them some, you know, happiness in their life. Hey Malaysia, thank you so much for joining. It's a long way from Hungary. Thanks Ali for the support. I guess I need that. Oh man, I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh man, I hope your doggy had a wonderful and extremely long life. It's so bad that puppies or dogs don't live that long as humans. My wife always says that dogs don't live as long as people because they love much more than people. So that's why their heart can't keep up. I really hope that's true. Oh, so sorry for your loss, guys. My condolences. Hopefully I can, you know, be a good entertainer for you guys, just to make you forget all the bad stuff around you on a day-to-day life. Alright, cookies, I will. Oh, 6 kill win, nice. Still no weapon. These sort of warehouses usually have good loot, but not this time though. Oh, you can put the half grip on the scorpion. Nice. God, buildings are trash ever since the last update, in my opinion. They used to be a lot better. The scorpion is not too bad. It's not my favorite, that's for sure, but you can still put it in a good use. Oh, someone's been here already. It must be somewhere close. One bike over there. someone drove with it because it's not by the road. Strange. Oh, I have to push him. Nice. Shot the helmet off him. Oh, he had the flare gun. Nice. Oh, someone else is there. I think that guy is hunting for me. He haven't left the building. Yeah. It's pretty useful too, though. But in my opinion, it should use a nerf. It's way too powerful. Like, I would recommend the devs to reduce the damage to 99 HP. Because it's way too powerful. Even if you level 3 geared up, fully kitted, you can't do anything about a nade, which is pretty bad. I would decrease it to 99 HP. I'm making too much noise here. This guy is probably not leaving. I will. Ah, one more flare gun, nice. Coding for a BRDM. I want to take the care package, to be honest. GTA 5, alright. I'll try to adjust it in just a sec. Bear with me. It's overcast on Miramar. It looks like it's way too dark compared to the other maps and other weathers. Right. Hopefully it's better now. Yeah, I have a driver's license. More than 10 years now. And I had one accident where I wasn't the guilty. So I think it's safe to say that I'm a good driver in real life. Oh no, someone else is here, man. Not today, buddy. That was a close one. Hey, thank you so much guys for the new sub. Really hope you enjoyed the stream. First part was training Thursday and now just do normal rounds. Oh, this was the flare gun guy. The other one. Oof. Actually, I will. I'll go with the 5s. I knew that I was looting for too long. He has a mutant, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think he got third party. Right, guys, let's leave. Yeah, you can heal up while moving. It's a pretty nice addition. I love it. But you can walk only, so it's limited speed. Because I like to use the hip fire a lot, and I just noticed that 5 weapons with 5s have better hip fire. Maybe it's just me, but for some reason I have the feeling that 7 weapons are not so good at hip firing. Alright, Kiri. Hope to see you soon. Marking the center of the circle. Right. Hoping for something good. Ah, 2 drops. Come on, baby. Oh, ho, so many guys here, man. GG, guys. It's too bad. Wow, thank you so much for the new subs. Oh man. That guy had 6 shots on me from distance. And I was surprised he didn't get third partied. GG, back to lobby for me. I have green eyes actually. I'm guessing that mod you're 16. Yeah, I play on PS4 Pro. I live in Budapest, Hungary. Can any of you check please how many likes we have? It was 81 the last time we checked. I'm going for the 100 likes as usual. Oh, 90 likes already. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Tomorrow we're gonna have the Subscriber Friday live stream. So I will play with you. There's a link down in the description if you want to join. Click on that, submit the form and add me as a friend. And I will confirm the friend request tomorrow before going live. So make sure to do it in time, because if you do it on the live stream tomorrow, during the live stream, we will be able to play with each other the week after. Alright, Kyriakos, see you tomorrow, buddy. Have a great one. 16, alright. Did I say 16? Remember 15. Well, anyways, I was really close. Sorry for that, I'm still not 100%. Oh, master. You're up so late. Thank you so much for that. Guys, it's getting late here as well, so this will be my last round, just a heads up. And we'll continue tomorrow on the Subscriber Friday live stream. I think I will start from 9 p.m. CET, not like not from 10 p.m. like usually. So be sure to come here and be online. And submit the form, of course, if you're new here. Oh, 6 more likes, nice. Alright, enjoy school, buddy. Try to learn as much as you can. Ah, it's good for you guys in the US. You have half day still ahead of you. Yeah, at 9 p.m. CET. On Fridays I usually start from 10 p.m. but it looks like I'm gonna be able to go live from 9 p.m. CET. No, Matt, I can't, unfortunately. Yeah, aim acceleration is on for me. And it's set to 4. Yeah, exactly, buddy. It's really good to get a few extra kills at the beginning of the round. Gives you a good foundation for a good match. Three players. landing in Yasnaya with me. Yeah, that's the first kill. Man, it's really hard to control the recoil of the AKM, especially when it's iron sighted. Kill the guy with my last bullet. Whoa, look at him. Desert Eagle, MP5K, all fun stuff. And I was left there with a shotgun and an AKM with one magazine. Keep making unlucky choices, unfortunately. Seems like. I'll go back for the fives because he had some. Well, not some, a lot, actually. I might go back for the AKM if I find enough sevens for that. Ooh, a lot of mats here. I like the new skin. Looks really cool. I just unlocked it today. Yeah, vertical multiplier. I also decreased that to 86. And I'm satisfied with that. I need to go for my M16. Right, let's get rid of the stuff I won't use. Actually, a lot of traveling awaits for me for the next zone. No, I will start. I just said to the guys, but I think you weren't here. Start tomorrow from 9 p.m. CET. So 1 hour earlier than usual. And I will start with the members, so I feel like I should give more stuff to the members. It doesn't feel enough for the subscription that you guys give me. I'm just quickly scanning the top floor because I want to take more boosts. I don't have really, just 2. Alright, let's check for a Vika. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any scopes for my M16. And no vehicles here. Let's listen to some music. Hey Tough Fights, thank you so much for subbing, buddy. Welcome to the community, man. We are great people here. Right, it seems like I have to take the dirt road on my left. Oh, nice drift. Wonder how this, music sounds when you pass by with the vehicle. Yes, really close to the zone. Switching to nades just in case. Alright, seems like no one's here. I really hope I find the scope here. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me grab a glass of water. Alright, I'm back. Unfortunately, couldn't find any scopes. I'm so sorry, guys. My voice is still not 100%. Is this a care package? Let's check it out. I prefer nowadays the SMG next to a DMR. And my favorite SMG is the Uzi. The second one is the MP5K. And the DMR is the SLR. And what's your favorite weapon, guys? Oh, nice. Yeah, and I have the new skin for the level 3 helmet. Still no scopes though. K9 and M4. Yeah, twice actually. Alright. And 7.62. Man, cheeky guy destroyed me. All right, guys, my voice is off. So sorry, but I have to close the stream for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for the likes and for the new subscriptions. And tomorrow we'll be back with a subscriber live stream from 9 p.m. CET. So don't forget about that. And thank you so much again for your support, guys. You're awesome. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.